Good evening, everyone. This is Keeping It Real. My name is Chantel, and I've got my co-host here with me, Busy.
Because I'm busy, damn it.
We will be discussing various topics from a women's perspective. We would like to hear from you all, so feel free to call in at 717-745-2912 if you're listening live on Facebook. We're on Facebook at Keeping It Real on WRGG. You can click the call button, and it will direct you right here into the studio. If you're not able to listen live, you can feel free to watch tonight's show on YouTube at Keeping It Real on WRGG. And if you would like to have certain topics that you would like for us to discuss, feel free to send us an email at keepingitreal@gmail.com. So let's get right into it.
Let's get into it. I've got two things before we talk about the main thing that we have to talk about this evening. First thing is, I would like to thank everybody out there that puts up Christmas lights, because it surely does put me in a good mood when I'm driving down the road and I get to see the different colors and the different lights, and it's very much appreciated.
Yeah, pushing that warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yes, it does. Here's my second. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, here's the short question that people can get back to me and answer me on, either on Facebook, or feel free to call in at 717-745-2912, or the call me button on Keeping It Real on WRGG 93.7 FM on Facebook. So hypothetically speaking, why should it be an issue if one person, a spouse, needs to go somewhere and the other spouse is home at dinner time to make your children dinner? Why is that an issue? Why is that a problem?
It's a problem for them not to be home cooking to cook dinner?
No. When the wife has to go somewhere, why isn't it an issue for the husband to make dinner?
Oh, I don't know.
I'd like to know.
Well,
and I'd like to know a real answer. If there's a real answer to this question, I would like to know.
Yeah. Maybe is it something that is out of the ordinary for him? Maybe it's something out of the ordinary. And it's his comfort zone.
Hypothetically speaking, the wife put everything in the oven and turned the oven on. So all said husband had to do was to plate it.
This doesn't sound so
hypothetically speaking. I'm just saying, if anyone has a good answer, I would like to know.
We want a valid point, a valid reason, please, for these shenanigans.
Yeah, because I just really don't understand why it's such a problem to feed your own children.
Yeah.
You know?
Why is it an issue?
Exactly. Anywho, so let's talk about the good stuff.
Yes.
Right? So Chantel and I had gone to the Chambers Wellness Center in Chambersburg and did the salt cave.
Yes.
So then I set up an appointment for my husband and I to do the ionic foot bath. And I just thought it was going to be something, because, you know, it has negative and whatever negative. I mean, we'll talk to Randy here in a second. Yeah. She'll explain it, but she has the negative ions, the positive ions. I figured it was just healthy, you know, something that would fix you,
right?
Kind of balance you. That's what the word I'm trying to think of. Balance you. I get in there, I put my feet in, I look down, it starts turning black.
Wow.
It was coming out from my feet. It was like a cloud of black. It wasn't just like Kool-Aid, right? It was like a couple seconds later, and it started. I was like, what is this?
Awesome.
Like, holy moly. And then I'm looking over at my husband's, and his is turning like copper color. So they come in, and it's almost like they're reading tea leaves, right? They're like, oh, this is what's wrong with you. And they're like, da da da. And then they look at him and say, oh, you know, this is what. And I was like, that's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. And they said that the first time isn't even as bad as what the second and third gets, because your body starts, it takes a second for your body to get the clue that you're doing something. And so then the second and third time, it's even more detox and pulling stuff out of your body.
It stimulates, each time you do it, it stimulates your body to release more toxins.
Yes, yeah. Yep, awesome. It does. But let's give Randy a call, so we can get her on the phone and tell us, because I'm telling you, this lady is awesome. I would like to move in with her. I would. She is just, she's the type of person I'd like to be spiritually.
Right.
She amazes me.
So it's calling right now.
All right.
You can talk to her. Do. Pick up, Randy.
Come on, Randy.
Hello, this is Randy.
Hi, Randy. This is Chantel with Keeping It Real. You're live on the radio with us today. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain. I can't wait to come back and see you soon.
That would be wonderful.
Yes.
When can you come back?
I'm trying to schedule something for my birthday, actually, so I'll have to pick my package and see what I want to do. Yeah. But I've got Busy here with me.
Do everything for your birthday.
Yeah, right. I've got Busy here with me, and she has some questions for our listeners. They have a bunch of questions, and they would like to know more about what you do there at the Chamber Wellness Center.
Hey, Randy.
Sure, absolutely.
We talked about last week about the salt caves, and I was telling them a little bit about when my husband and I came in and did the foot bath and how interesting that was. Can you explain a little bit more of exactly what happens when you get the ionic foot bath to your body?
Sure, absolutely. So when you put your feet in that tub, we add a little bit of sea salt. And it's just plain water. And we put an array in there, and the array creates a negative and positive ionic charge. And that puts that little bubbles into your legs, like through the sweat glands of your feet. And so it creates a draw. And that's how the magic happens. And then it just pulls toxins out of the bottoms of your feet.
Awesome. So when Busy was saying that when you go the first time, that she was told that, once you go the second and third time, you get more of an effect. So is it safe to say that the more often you get it, the more your body is willing to release those toxins?
I would ask me that in a different way. What did you say?
Well, the more that one would do the foot bath, like the first time you do the foot bath and it does what it's supposed to do, it releases the toxins. So the second time that you do it, and the third and the fourth, like the more often that you do it, will your body be more willing or be able to release more toxins?
Yes. From what I found, after that, like the second and third time, you're going to pull even more.
Okay.
And it seems like the water will make that change, and you have a stronger detox than the first one. So I feel like you're pulling from several different areas.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
Different organs each time. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're going back on Friday because we're going to start doing it to the point it becomes a maintenance phase. So like if we do it 4 times or so, then we can start doing it monthly, Randy? Is that a good protocol?
Yeah, I recommend, depending on where they are, depending on their stage of sickness or illness or what their goals are, I'll tell them to do a series of maybe 6 to 8. And if they're fairly healthy and they eat very clean, they detox a little bit more often, I'll tell them, to do 4, and then they can back down to once a month.
Okay, awesome.
For people that are chronically ill, like say a Lyme disease patient, we try to get them to do a little bit more often for a series of longer, just so we can really get them healing and on the right track.
Correct. Sounds good. So Randy, tell us a little bit about how you started up, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
And about your vision, because I think your story is completely amazing. Like I was telling Chantel, I want to live with you. I want to be your best friend.
Well, come on over. You can move in. I have a spare bedroom.
I mean, you truly inspire me to be a better person, and I know my husband as well, which is a definitely difficult feat in itself. So if you impressed him, my goodness, it's amazing. So tell us about yourself.
Thank you. Absolutely. So I've been a massage therapist for 16 years, and I have started out on my own in a studio at my house in Shippensburg, and I have the far infrared sauna there, and I have the foot bath there as well, and I do the aroma touch and massage therapy and hot stones here. So, and I had a really rough start when I was about 25. I was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and I was very, very sick. And I had a lot of support with my family for them to take care of me because I really couldn't function or even take care of my son. So, and then when he was 3, he was diagnosed. So it was something that impacted us on a really strong level. And that's when I was just, my whole heart and my passion was pledged towards healing myself and healing him. And then when that started taking place, my passion just took over to heal others and help others. So that's kind of where my passion comes from and lies to just help bring knowledge and help to bring healing and give people their lives back.
Great.
And
Wonderful.
so
Sounds
that's
good.
how that all has started.
So what brought you to Chambersburg?
So I met one of the owners of Chambers Apothecary at an event my son was jump roping at, and I noticed he had a product there, which was one of the products that really, it's Research Nutritionals, a product that really helped to save my life when I was first diagnosed with Lyme. And so it caught my attention. I was like, hey, I didn't know you carried that.
Wow.
And he said, yeah. And so I had been selling some vitamins in my office and in my studio and helping people with nutraceuticals and supplements and doing consultations that way. And I was talking to him about kind of like what I do, and I was telling him about mainly my whole practice was a lot of Lyme patients. And so he said, really? And so we really kind of just started talking, and he said that he was looking for someone that was very similar to what I was doing. And I just had this gut feeling. I was like, I think I'm your girl. And so everything's history from there. We met that same week, and we had, it just kind of took off.
Great. That's
So,
definitely divine intervention.
So can you talk about, you had your vision and kind of explain what you did? You meditated, you prayed about it. I mean, you put it out there in the universe for it to come true. Would you think that all this kind of lined up for you to get you where you are today?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It was definitely a God thing. It was divine appointment. And yes, I felt like as a massage therapist, I felt like there was just something that I was supposed to be doing more. I felt like there was just a bigger component. And that's what inspired me to take the classes and then go after my doctorate. And just but I did. I just asked God to show me, like, what is the more? Where do you want me?
Right.
Who do you want me to help? Put the right people in the right time, the right place. And I meditated often and just was looking for, that abundance and looking for that change and looking to be able to give more than what I already was at a different level. And I feel like it just all kind of came into place.
Right, definitely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Randy, thank you so much for sharing with
I'm
us
not
today.
done with her yet.
Oh, you're not done? Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely
Go
not.
right ahead.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to suck all her energy. Like, if I was a guy, I'd be like,
gosh.
You believe in plot? What is it?
That's
Look
not
at me.
good.
I need to marry you. So, Randy, tell us about the sauna too.
So the sauna is a really great way to detox. It's good for weight loss. It's really good for detoxing out of the fat cells. So it's a medical grade detox, but it's super safe because it's your body's natural way of detoxing, which is just sweating. But what's different than, like, say you're going out and working out in the sun and then you start to sweat. That is a surface sweat. So when you get in that sauna, it's penetrating into your muscles, into your tissues, 2.5, 3 inches, and it's actually pulling toxins out of your fat cells. So it's great for anybody with chronic illness. It's great for people that want to quit smoking because it's actually going to pull that nicotine out of the fat cells, and it's going to curb those cravings even after one-time use. So it's burning a lot of calories while you're sitting in there. It's also great for candida, parasites, mold and fungus, things like that. So it's just a really great way to detox your body, and it's super safe.
That's amazing. I had another question about another thing that you provide. Did you say it was called the coding? What were you talking about with us on Friday?
Oh, the emotion code.
Yes.
So healing is at a mind, body, soul, spirit. And when you do the emotion code, it's done with, you do muscle testing and there's a magnet. And so you're just removing stuck emotions because those emotions, when they get stuck, they affect your organs. And that comes with for example, grief gets lodged into your lungs and will affect people that have asthma, breathing issues. Some people have allergies, things like that. So when emotions get stuck, they need removed so you can heal mind, body, soul, spirit.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is. And so one thing that my husband and I talked about as well is when he was there, I was saying, this isn't like a massage factory. Like when you go to some places, you get your massage and then you're out the door and that's it, right? Randy actually cares about what happens to you after, what happens to you before. She wants to make sure that she tries to help you become as whole as you can be. So
Right.
it's not like you just go there, get your massage, and then go on with your day.
Right.
If she sees something or feels something or has suggestions for you, she's going to give it to you. And it's like the whole package. It's amazing. So I
So you
really
guys
suggest.
Definitely need to check them out.
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh! Even if you don't think anything's wrong with you, you need to go down there and
Get a
go
foot
to
bath.
yes, get a foot bath. You'll be
Aw.
astonished. I didn't know that stuff was going to come out of my feet. It was like I was like in a Harry Potter movie. I'm looking down and all this stuff, smoke's black smoke looks like it's coming out from my feet. I was like, holy moly, what is this? So it was.
There is nothing pretty about a foot bath.
Yeah, not at all, not at all. But it was awesome. It really was exciting.
Yeah, so you guys definitely make sure you go out there and visit Randy at the
Yes.
Chamber Wellness Center. Go to the salt mine. Go to the salt cave. I'm not trying to make any minus. Go to the salt cave and try out the foot bath. And I'm going to
Yep.
try out the definitely doing the sauna.
And she's also
sure.
doing the mindful meditation
Oh yes, absolutely.
in the salt
Yeah.
cave.
So we're going to give away a free Salt Cave session with a guided meditation for your
Awesome.
listeners.
Awesome.
Awesome,
We can
awesome.
do
Thank
that
you
for
so much,
December. That
Yeah,
would be
that'd great.
awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
anyone that's interested, please feel free to hit us up on Facebook,
Yeah.
and we will definitely put you in contact so that you can take advantage of that opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so all righty, Randy. So thank you so much for calling in, and thank you
course.
so much for taking our call actually, and we appreciate everything you do, and welcome to Chambersburg.
See you on Friday. I'll try not to stalk you too much.
See you, Randy. Good night.
Bye. Listen, seriously,
Yeah,
she's a
awesome.
wonderful person.
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah, she is
person.
really
I'm-
good person.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
am definitely impressed. So we are at 26 people following us.
Oh, yeah?
So we're going to be able to do the Apex chiropractic massage.
Okay,
so
awesome.
this week we'll pull our person
Mm-hmm.
randomly of who that's going to be. So we'll be reaching out to you to get that set up. So
Okay.
you'll get that.
Right.
And
So
then-
we'll reach out to them through Facebook, right?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. And then we'll talk about it on next Sunday.
Okay.
And who the winner is and all that.
Excellent.
And then in December, that'd be a great Christmas present for
Yeah.
yourself to get
Yeah.
out there and do a mindful meditation in the
Yes.
salt cave.
Yeah, in the
even
salt
if you
cave,
don't know what
yeah.
it is, and even if
Go
you're
try it
a
out.
skeptic,
Yeah.
your mind's going to be blown. I don't care what you say, your mind's going to be blown. We'll see.
Our producer is a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys.
I gotta answer your question.
Yes. So we are moving right along to
Yes, we are.
our next topic. What do we have? Like 10 minutes left.
Hey, Busy, I have a answer to your question.
Which one?
The first one that you started
Why
off
is
with?
it so hard to feed your child?
Oh,
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me.
You know, maybe now I'm just
Let me get
speaking in
comfortable.
general, okay, get comfortable. Okay, so say you're the spouse and you do all the cooking, all the preparation, all that stuff. So yes, you do need a break. We're not arguing that point, okay? So maybe in his mind, he thinks that's your regular job to do.
Not anymore. He
may-
doesn't.
wait a minute. Or maybe he doesn't know how to prep
What?
the portion sizes. I'm just giving you.
Okay,
Wait a minute, don't
you go
laugh
ahead.
at me. I'm just
I'm
giving
not-
you. I'm looking at both sides of the point.
You go ahead. Yes, please do.
I'm not saying
No.
it's your job. I'm just saying maybe that's how he's thinking. Okay, so I don't want you to get all.
Because this is hypothetical.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
because
want you
it's
to
a
get all
whole
worked up,
hypothetical.
you know.
This isn't a real
Me,
situation.
I don't mind cooking, but I have to be in the mood to cook. But when I cook, it's all on preparation. It's all on appearance. Because I want it to look good because it's going to taste
It's a
good.
whole extravagant
Yeah, it
ordeal.
takes
It's
me
an
3 hours to
experience.
cook one meal. So yeah, so I'm just, I'm just throwing it out there. So what is your response to that?
My response to that is hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
if the spouse went away for 3 days and the husband had to take care of the kids for those 3 days and saw how much work it was because he didn't do it before, and he decided, I'm going to chip in and help you with the kids, when said wife hypothetically asked the husband to prepare dinner because you're going to be gone during dinner time, which you know where that person's going to be every Sunday,
Right.
then don't roll your eyes and don't shake your head because they're your children too, hypothetically speaking.
And that I can truly understand, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, goodness.
I just figured I'd throw it out there.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Thank you so much.
for your
Anytime.
insight.
Don't mention it, really. Don't mention it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. I'm telling you. So I have I don't know if I can tell you this in 7 minutes.
Oh, man.
I'll try to be quick. Okay, so my younger son's teacher was horrible. I tried to get a hold of her for 2 weeks. She wouldn't answer me back. My son ended up getting an F, and because there was homework that she did not provide to me that I was telling her I didn't have, and then she would tell you one thing and then tell every single parent complained about her. Every single parent. And they complained to other teachers and to the principal and everything else. So it wasn't like we were just complaining to each other. They were like, how's your year going? And I'd be like, how's your year going?
Right.
And they'd look at me and they'd be like, I'm so confused. I'm like, so is everyone else. Don't
Right.
worry. So it was a big frustration. So then once he got the F, that was it. I was done.
That was the last straw.
And I had already had a conversation with her that started out, look, I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm not trying to attack you, but, and then it all came out. So she knew exactly how I felt.
Right.
Right. So then the principal calls and says, okay, this is what we can do. We can move him over to the other teacher. And I'm thinking, what do I need to do for my son? And instantly, like, I typically marinate on stuff, right? And I was like, I know in my gut he needs to be moved. So I said, yes, move him. I didn't consult him, you know.
Move his seat or move
him to another room.
Okay,
He
for
was
another teacher.
To another teacher.
Okay.
Which this is a small private school, so
Right.
he knows everybody anyway, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But it's like going from Willy Wonka, because all they would do is play all day, to military school, because this other
Right.
teacher doesn't play.
Okay. Maybe
So-
that's what he needs. Oh.
He does. It's really nice. But of course, this one day I had all this anxiety, right? So I have all this anxiety, and then I had to take my other son down to the bus stop, and I was going to go to the gym, and I couldn't get my phone app to work to see my schedule, to see when I had my first call for work.
Yeah.
And then, so I get in the car, drive down, spill tea on my legs,
This is
in my
serious,
butt in the
unfortunate.
seat. So I'm already stressed. Like, I'm about to cry because I'm
Yeah.
so stressed out because my kid was really upset. He wasn't
Yeah.
upset to leave the teacher,
Yeah.
but he knew what he was going into. He knew he was going to have to do work, and he
Right.
just was upset because change is hard. And,
Yeah.
and I don't typically throw change on my kids. I marinate them into it and get them prepped mentally, and it just threw him for a loop.
Right.
So I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling anxiety because it was like the next day they had him moved. I had the teacher call me that night saying, okay, well, he's going to be in my room, and, you know, I'll send you all this information, whatever. And so I was like, holy crap, like, there's no transition period. It's like, boom.
Yeah, like a
next morning,
Band-Aid.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
So I got tea in my crotch, in my butt, and I'm pissed off. And then I have no napkins. And so then after that is when I figured out I couldn't see my work
Your
schedule.
calendar, yeah.
So I had it mentally. I had it. I was done. And you know, when I'm done, I'm done. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, I was done. So my kid gets on the bus, and I'm about to burst out like a can of, like, when you rip the worms that come out that
Yeah,
jump out, right? I
right.
was just ready.
To pop.
I was ready to pop. So I was pissed. So I put my car in reverse, and I turned around the street, and then my neighbor's dropping off her kid. So I said, hi, so-and-so, because, you know, I still want to be nice.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to totally ignore that person. So then I drive home, and I'm all like, blah, 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 all pissed. I didn't get to work out. My butt's all wet and cold. And, you know, so I'm just like, and I feel all guilty, and I'm crying because I'm
It's
so
like crap.
frustrated.
Right.
Don't you know, this person pings me and says, did I do something wrong? And I'm like, what makes you think the world revolves around you?
Right.
I already have enough people that I
Yeah.
live with that the world revolves around them.
Right.
I don't need my neighbor to
Some
be
random
like, what did I
individual.
do? Look, I said hi to you. If I didn't say hi to you, then you
Then
know
you
there's
could
a
say,
problem. Or if I
yeah.
gave you the finger, you know there'd be a problem.
Girl, I don't
I
want to think
was
about you.
mad. I was like, really? I said hi. Well, yeah, but I'm like, no. Why don't you say, are you okay?
Are you okay? Right.
What's
Is something
wrong?
bothering you?
Yes.
Not did I do something?
Did I do something?
You know what?
I don't live with you. What do you mean? I
Right.
haven't talked to you since Friday when you dropped your kid off on the bus.
Yeah.
What could you have possibly done
Yeah.
to me?
Yeah.
To make me care enough, first of all.
Exactly.
Right? And then, so I was like,
Get over yourself.
oh my gosh. I was like, I
Right,
just
right.
can't with these people.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
The world does not revolve around
That
you.
is funny. If they do these people, yeah, I can understand that for sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And then you know me, right?
Yeah, right,
If you
right.
know me, you know why?
Right. You know, I'm not gonna. What?
What?
did we even?
Are you off your meds? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Somebody did that to my husband
Oh,
He
really?
does. Yeah, he does bingo, and he
B1.
he volunteers at the bingo hall. And I guess one of the ladies that frequent the place, she came up to him one day and asked him, "Are you mad at me?" And he was like, "Why?" He's like, "What? No." And she was like, "Because you didn't say hi to me today." He's like, "What?" And I'm saying to myself, "Girl, what make you think my husband, you even on my husband's mind for him to be mad with you?"
Exactly.
Like, what are you thinking about?
Sorry that you weren't in his path that he normally says hi to
Yes,
whoever's
right?
beside him.
Right?
Sorry
Oh
he
my
didn't go out of
goodness.
his way
Yeah, get over yourself.
to
for
get
sure.
in your interpersonal space and be like, hi.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Absolutely.
People trip me out.
Yeah, they're too hilarious. We got 3 minutes left.
Yes, we do. Oh,
And we're
Say
gonna play
what?
a song at the end.
We
play
could.
Yeah, we can play the song now. That'll be it. That'll be the 3 minutes.
yeah, it will.
Yeah,
I hope
okay.
everybody enjoyed.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed everything.
Absolutely.
And go and check out Chamber Wellness. Go visit Randy. Get
Absolutely.
detoxified.
We'll put her information on our Facebook page.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We'll
'Cause
put her stuff on there.
It is a fabulous, fabulous place to be.
Yeah. All right, people. So don't forget to send us some messages or anything if you would like to. There's a topic you would like for us to cover. I know people are listening because our last video we got 700 views.
Absolutely.
So know you're out there, and you can click
Yep.
the like button on YouTube and subscribe, please.
Yes.
Keeping it real on WRGG.
Yeah, because you can still get that massage if you follow us on Facebook.
Yep. Yep. All right, people. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Until next time.
Love your wife, love your husband.
Peace.
Bye.